There
Well,
you go.
You know what they say,
It's coming.
and I think this year is more real than ever. It is an any given Sunday kind of playoff. I think going on both sides. There are so.
I mean,
many
look at the
great teams.
Jaguars.
There are so many. Do we want to just ask that question
I was gonna
real
say,
quick? Let's just touch on
the
this
football
real quick.
banter.
Let's start with that.
We were joking here at the beginning of the podcast, and I think it was it James Ellsworth that you saw the tweet from?
Yeah, that's who I first saw it from.
And the question was asked, hey, if the Jags win the Super Bowl, does WWE send them a WWE championship belt? You know, where are we at, y'all? You tell me.
I mean, being Tripp, why wouldn't he? I mean, why not? Business is business. And could you imagine them delivering it or Tony Khan even coming to the... I mean, how iconic would that be? That might be the start of all speculation that Tony Khan is the one buying the company.
I mean, just imagine the picture.
I was about to say
the uncomfortable picture of holding the belt together.
Yeah.
Well, first chance he would get, TK would be posting that thing on Twitter, even so much as putting it around his waist and just loving the opportunity to gloat every chance he would get. And look,
on his defense, he's a true wrestling fan, and I think he would be so honored. He'd be tickled, actually, I think. Why wouldn't he?
The real troll would be if Tony Khan sends an AEW themed Jaguars belt to WWE. That could be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I know we rip on TK on our podcast every so often, but I mean, he is living his best life right now.
Yes,
you got to give it to him.
I'm not gonna rip on him for having fun.
No, guys, that's what this life is about. We have one life, one chance, guys, and there's a lot of things in this world that are bad, and there's so much controversy in this world about everything from A to Z, and then we have pro wrestling, and then there's always controversy in that, right? And so, at the end of the day, I mean, just to be happy and just experience things and just see someone happy and just watch them in their glory is just so. I mean, it's just. You can only imagine what he must feel like, right? I mean, he's on top of the world with two things going. People can say and do what they want, but the man is a workhorse as well. I mean, so is Vinnie Mac, man. I mean, Vinnie is like no other. He's untouchable. And as far as I'm concerned, WWE will always be the cream of the pro wrestling. For sure. Yeah. Yes, you can't. It's untouchable. They're it's like a great oak tree with so many roots, and it's just all over the place. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, here's how I look at TK. It's not any different than, let's say, Cole or myself had, wealthy parents, and we just decided, hey, Dad, can I start a wrestling company? And he says, sure. That's pretty much the equivalent. And so neither Cole or myself would pass on doing that. So, I mean,
why hate on him? Look at the opportunities he's creating for everybody.
He has definitely got the wrestling world talking. So that
it trickles down to all of us to be able to have a job on another thing that we call like this hobby of ours, podcasting. We're talking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.